what is circle? A set of all points which are equidistant from a center. Suppose the center is origin 0, 0. The set of p x y, xy here, xy here, xy here, xy here is a set of all points that are equidistant from this center. So this is x is r, y is 0 here. X is 0, y is r. X is 0, y is minus r. X is minus r, y is 0. Like that, you take any xy coordinate on this which are equidistant from origin. So what is the relation? We know Pythagoras theorem. A square plus b square is c square. So a here is x. This x coordinate is x. B here is y. Y coordinate is y. So a square plus b square is equal to c square is radius of the circle. So x square plus y square is equal to r square is the circle formula. So if the center is hk, the formula is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. Let us see this. Let us see this. Suppose this is my original origin. Second origin is here. This is the circle. This is the center. So let us take any point on the circle. X, y. Here is h, k. Then what is this distance? I want this distance by this distance so that I will get radius. So this distance is this is x. This point is x and this point is h. So the difference is x minus h. Similarly, what is this point? This point is y and this point is k. So this distance is y minus k. So a square plus b square is equal to c square. So x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. If h and k are at center, then simply this is x and y. So x square plus y, in place of hk we put 0. X square plus y square is r square. So this is the general form of circle when there are center is at h and k. It can be minus hk, then this is the circle. What is minus h minus k circle? It will be minus plus h minus k. So we know all the four quadrants circle can have a center and with some radius. Okay, let us go further. So now suppose I have two diametric points x1 y1 and x2 y2. So I want equation of circle based on these 2 points. See, we know this any chord in connecting to diameter, it will make a 90 degree at this point. So that means the slope of this and slope of this, the multiplication is m1 m2 is minus 1 because slope of this, they are perpendicular to each other. So x minus x2, so what is slope here? Y minus y2 by x minus x2. Y minus y2 by x minus x2. What is slope between these two? Y minus y1 by x minus x1. So when I multiply these two, it is minus 1. So when I rearrange the terms, it will come x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. It is in the diametric form. And 2 points are given. Okay, x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is equal to 0. Because the radius will come here itself. When we do the numerical terms here, y1, y2, x1, x2 will get radius automatically. So let us see an example to understand these two formulas. We have a center here and passing through a point 5, 2. There is a point 5, 2 and we have a center. So what is the radius? Distance between these 2 points? 5 minus half minus 3 is plus 3. 8 square plus 2 minus 1 is 1. So 8 square plus 1 square, that is radius square is 65. So what is the equation of circle? X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is r square. So x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 1 whole square is equal to 65. When we simplify this, we will get x square plus y square plus 6x minus 2y minus 55 is equal to 0. So here plus 9 plus 1, 10. 10 will get minus from here, so it will become 55. So it has come here. Okay, this is a form of. So find the equation of circle. We have two diametric points. I have to simply substitute in the formula. So when I am substituting in the formula, I am getting x square y square plus x minus 2y minus 21 is equal to 0. So this is on the diametric form equation. This is a center with equation. Next, find the equation of circle passing through the points and having its center on the line. It is passing through these 2 points and its center is on this line. Let the center be xy. Let the center be xy on this line. Now I have 3 equations. I know from here to here distance x minus 1 whole square plus y plus 4 whole square is r square. Again x minus 5 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is r square. When I simplify these two, I will get a, from quadratic I am getting a linear equation. 8x plus 12y minus 12 is equal to 0. But we know that this point is on this line also. So x minus 2y plus 9 is also 0. So between these two equations, when I solve, I am getting x and y. So once I get x and y, I can get radius also. What is radius square? X minus x1. So with 4 I say 1 plus 3 4 square plus minus 4 minus 3 minus 7 whole square. So it is 65. So the formula is x plus 3 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is y plus 3 minus 3 because this is the center. X minus half minus 3 is plus 3, y minus 3 whole square. So this is the center. So we got the equation. How we have proceeded? We have taken 3 equations. One equation is distance between this center and this point. One equation distance and center and this point. And one equation is the point lies on this line. So from these 3 equations, once we form first 3 equations, we have to solve it. So the general form of circle is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is r square. When we rearrange the terms, it comes to x square plus y square minus 2hx minus 2ky plus h square plus x square minus r square. See, plus r square comes to here. So the numerical term becomes h square plus k square minus r square is equal to 0. If you see here, if you arrange in this equation, we know h is the center. So if we compare this with general equation, x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0, what will forming here? So 2g is equal to minus 2h. That means g is equal to minus h. G is equal to minus h. Similarly, what is 2f? Plus 2f is minus 2k. So f is equal to minus k. So when we say minus g minus f from this equation, this is 2gx. X coefficient is 2g. So when I take it minus g, this becomes my center. This becomes my center. Minus g minus f. How we are just comparing this equation and expansive equation. So minus 2h plus 2g. That means what? H is equal to minus g. H is equal to minus g. K is equal to minus f. When we form equation x minus of minus g, that means x plus g whole square, y plus h whole square, y plus f whole square. When I put x plus g whole square, y plus f whole square, I will get this equation x square plus y square, x plus g means 2gx, y plus f means 2f. So I am putting plus here in this equation, but actually it should be minus. Why it should be minus? We have just seen why it should be minus. Because the x component of this portion is x minus h. It is not x plus h. So x component is x minus h, y component is y minus k. So when we have want radius square is equal to x dash square plus y dash square. So I want minus h. So that is why my equation is x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. This is this square plus this square, side square is equal to c square. But when we take a general form, x plus g whole square plus y plus f whole square is equal to r square, then this will become is equal to c is equal to c. Then this will become what? X square plus 2gx plus g square plus y square plus 2fy plus f square minus c is equal to 0. So x square plus 2gx y square plus 2gy. So we have g square plus f square minus c, these two form r square. Should be greater than 0. Should be greater than 0. That is why this has come as r square. So because we have made it plus. When we make it minus, automatically r squares will get cancelled. But we'll see. So when we compare these two equations, what I am getting is center of these minus g minus f. Minus g minus f, and radius square is h square plus k square minus c, and square root of that is radius square is h square plus k square minus c, that is root of g square plus f square minus c. Because h is minus g, h is minus g whole square is g square, minus f whole square is f square. So g square plus f square minus c is my r square. So whenever we have an equation like this, we will be knowing what is given in this equation. The center is given and radius is given. Center we get from minus g minus f, and radius we get from g square plus f square minus c. Please remember, this is not plus c, this is minus c. Suppose if this is 0, this value is 0, that means what? The radius is 0, that means it is a point. It is a point. If it is minus, it is not valid. It has to be plus. It has to be plus, so that I have some radius. Okay. Let us see some problems. I want equation of circle. Center is given and the line cuts the circle at A and B, where the length of AB is 6. So you want this equation of a circle, you got center. And the line 3x minus 4y plus 5 cuts the circle at this. So distance of point from the line. We have given a point. This is the center. This is the line. So what is the distance of point from the center? We substitute it by in this by square root of 3 square plus 4 square. We know from straight line equation. So 3 into x minus 4 into minus 4 plus minus 5 divided by root of a square plus b square will give the distance of this point from the line. So once we got the distance, we got the chord, we know the radius, we get the radius. Let us see here. This is a circle, center is given and a line is given. It is cutting the circle at 2 points and this length is 6. Now what I am doing, I am finding out the perpendicular distance. How to find out from a point to a line perpendicular distance? We substitute ax1 plus by1 plus c divided by square root of a square plus b square will give the distance d of a line of an equation ax plus by plus c from a point x1 y1. So now I got this distance d. I know this is bifurcating this because these two are same distance, r is r, so the angle is same. That means this distance is equal to this distance. So this is, so when it is given 6 meters, this is 3, this is 3. Now how much I got d? D I got 4. So this r is 5. R is a square plus b square is 5. So let us see this problem. So when I found out the distance from this point onto the line, what I am getting is 20 by 5, d is 4. So that means radius is 5. 3, 4, 3. We have done 3 square plus 4 square is 5 square. So radius is 5. So then we have, what is the equation of circle? X minus 3 whole square plus y plus 4 whole square is equal to r square. So we simplify it, we get the equation. So what is that we have found out here? We have found out the vertical distance from this point to the line. Anyway, it can be any type, these circle problems can be asked. Now let us see. Find the equation of circle with center on x-axis and passing through origin having radius 4. Having radius 4. Center is on x-axis, passing through origin. It can be like this, or it can be like this. This is the center. Distance is 4. So we have two centers with 4 as a radius, and x-axis center is having x, means y component is 0. It can be plus a 0 or it can be minus a 0. Okay, let us see. So we can say x minus 4, this is center, x minus 4 whole square plus y square is r square, or x plus 4 whole square plus y square is r square. So both equations, x square plus y square plus r minus 8x is 0. This is the equation with the center on x-axis and radius 4. Let us see this problem. Find the equation of circle passing through origin. One point is given and having intercepts 4 and minus 5 on the coordinate axis. So here 4 is 0, here is 0, minus 5. So now we have 3 points on the circle. 0, 0, 4, 0 and 0, 5. One way we can do is we can put it as x1, y1 and make the distances between these 3 points and can find out the equation. But simple way is OA is equal to OO, which is, let's say this is O dash. O dash A is equal to O dash O. That means this is the perpendicular bisector of these 2 points. That means this point is 2. This point is 2. If you see here, O dash O and OB are same. So this point is minus 5 by 2 is minus 2.5. So the center is from the observation itself. Whenever it is on axis, that means this is 90 degree. So center is 2 minus 5 by 2. So we have center and we can find out radius. This is 0, 0 and 2, 5 by 2. I can find out the radius 2 square plus 5 by 2 whole square under root. So this is the radius. So I can write the x square, x minus 2 whole square plus y plus 5 by 2 whole square is equal to r square, and I can simplify. Here you see the numerical term gets cancelled out. Numerical term gets cancelled out because here also 2 square plus y by 2 whole square, here also 2 square plus y by 2 whole square, both will get cancelled out. So only x and y terms will left out. Okay, let us see another problem. Let us see another problem. Y is 2x is a chord of circle. Find the equation of circle with this chord as diameter. There is a chord given for this circle and we have to find out the equation of circle with this chord as the diameter. So we know the equation x minus x1 into x minus x2 plus y minus y1 into y minus y2 is 0 as a diametric form. So we have to find out the two ends of this chord on this circle. So I am just simply substituting in this the intersection point of chord. So I am putting y is 2x. So x square plus 2x whole square minus 10x is 0. When I solve this, I get 2 values for x because it's quadratic in x. So similarly, y I am having 2 values. So these are the two ends of the diameter. So one is 0, 0, another is 2 and 4. So if I substitute this in this x minus x1 and x minus x2 plus y minus 1 and y minus x2, I will get an equation. Otherwise, we know here center is 1, 2. Is already center is 1 and 2. Because when I see this, what is the center between these two lines? 0 to 2, 1. 0 to 4, 2. So center is 1, 2. So I can put x minus 1 whole square plus y minus 2 whole square is this distance. 1, 2 to 0, 0. 1 square plus 2 square. Is equal to 25 is equal to 5. 1 square plus 2 square is 5. So I simplify also, I get same equation. Here also I am getting same equation. This is x square. This is x square. So once we have to find out the endpoints, how we are finding out endpoints? Two equations we directly solve. Whenever any line is cutting circle, we can try end points. Okay, we'll go to next. So 3 points are given on the circle and find the equation of circle. As I said, let the xy be the center of the circle. So we find out this center, distance between center and all the 3 points. So when I solve these 3 equations, I am getting h and k. So now my equation is I have a center and I have a distance r. So I can find out the equation. X minus whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is 25. Y 3, 2 are the center points. 2 and 3. I can compare with any distance. 2 minus 2, 0. 3 plus 2, 5. 5 square under root is 5. So r square is 25. So this is the equation of the circle. How we found out when 3 points are given? We assumed center to be some xy. We have written it here as hk, but it can be xy. We can solve this equation because we have 3 unknowns h, k and r. So we can find out solving this. So that all 4 points are on concyclic, means all 4 points are on the circle. So first I take these 3 points and similarly we solve this here. We are solving in another method. This is one method. Another method is let the equation of circle be x square plus y square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is 0. General equation. So I substitute point 1, I substitute point 2, I substitute point 3. So I am getting 3 equations in GFC. When I am solving, I am getting G, I am getting F, I am getting C. So what is my radius? G square plus F square minus C is my radius. So the circle, once I substitute GFC, I am getting this is the circle. Now I substitute the 4th point in this. Whether this 4th point is satisfying, substituting the 4th point also, I am satisfying the circle. That means this point is also on the circle line. So that means these 4 points are cone cyclic. Cone cyclic on the same conical form. On the same conical form. Let us see, understand the parametric form of circle. So you know, this parametric form is theta. Parametric form is theta. X is equal to r cos theta, y is equal to r sin theta. This is a parametric form. So circle x square plus y square is equal to r square. Theta is called parameter because x square is r square cos square theta, y square is r square sin square theta. So r square into cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. So that is, the theta is called parameter. So suppose x minus h whole square plus y minus whole square is r square. The parametric form is given by when I substitute x is equal to r cos theta plus h. Y is equal to r sin theta plus k. Because what I am doing, k plus y dash, h plus x dash. This is the parametric form of a general equation with this center. Here this is the center is 0 here. Here center point is 0, 0 origin. But here we have center is hk. In that case, parametric form is h plus r cos theta, y plus r sin theta. Because we want in some terms of theta. Parametric form is what? I want in terms of theta. Suppose this is a circle. What we are doing is in the point of coordinates, x square plus y square is r square, or x minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is r square. This is hk. Now I want in parameter. Suppose this is theta. This is theta. So what is this? This is r cos theta. This is r sin theta. So if you say what is r cos theta? R cos theta is x minus h. X is equal to h is equal to x minus r cos theta. H plus r cos theta. Here r cos theta is minus, so h minus r cos theta is my x component. So this is my x component. X component is what? This is h. So h minus r cos theta. Suppose if it is here, this is theta, this is h plus r cos theta. So I am defining x in terms of h and r cos theta. Similarly, y I am defining in terms of k and r sin theta. So if I draw this, this is hk, any point is h plus r cos theta is x component and k plus r sin theta is y component. So this is a parametric form. Okay. Now let us find out the tangent of a circle. X square plus y square is r square. As a center 0, 0, what is the tangent? So it is, you simply put x square all conic terms. 1x is replaced by x1. This is the tangent. All conic, parabola comes later, hyperbola comes later. All these things, the rule is 1 of x will go into point of x1, y1. That is the tangent. We have to convert a quadratic into a linear equation. Quadratic to a linear equation. Linear equation is line. Quadratic is a circle or a curve. So when we have to convert this, how we are going to convert? 1 of x we are going to take into point. So x into x1 plus y into y1 is equal to r square is the tangent to this circle at a point P x1, y1. Let us see. What is the slope here? Slope here is y1 by x1. y1 by x1. So what is the slope of the perpendicular line? So minus x1 by y1. So with this slope and with this point, if I draw an equation, y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So I am getting x1 plus y1 is equal to r square. So tangent of a circle is x1 plus y1 is r square. Simply one of the x we will put under x1, one of the y will put under y1. So we will get the quadratic is converted to linear equation. Same is for this. Same here also. I am simply 1 of x I have to convert to x1, y1. So x1 plus y1 plus 2gx is g into x plus x. So g into x plus x1. 2fi means f into y plus y. So f into y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. See here, same formula I am applying. What is this? 1 of x and y are converted to the point. So quadratic is converted to a linear equation. So what is the slope between x1, y1 and minus g minus equation? The center is minus g minus f and the point is x1, y1. We can get a slope here. We can get a perpendicular slope and again same way y minus y1 is m into x minus x1. Finally I rearrange the terms, I will get the same answer. So this is a short way of doing it is plus g into x plus x1. You always remember, don't confuse with minus g minus f. Minus g minus f is the center. What we are talking of tangent at xy, x1, y1 on the point, on the circle. This is on the circle. So let us not confuse, let us not put here minus g because it's plus g, plus 2gx plus 2f. Center is minus g minus f, but the equation is g into x plus x. Basically g into x plus x. So x plus x1, y plus y1 plus c. So from the same equation, all conicals will get the tangents. So equation of circle we are finding out in parametric form. So parametric form we know, for a simple x square plus y square is r square at a point P, xy is r cos theta 1, r sin theta 1. For a from if the center is 0, 0, so directly r cos theta 1, r sin theta 1 is xy. So x into x1, in place of x1 I put r cos theta 1, in place of y1 I put r sin theta 1 is equal to r square. So r get cancelled. So x cos theta plus y sin theta is equal to r is the tangent form in parametric form. x1 plus y1 is r square is in the coordinate form. Is in the coordinate form. Now here it is in the parametric form. So x1 is r cos theta 1, r sin theta 1. So r get cancelled. So r is left over. So this is it. So let us see condition of tangency for when origin is center. Always understand origin is this condition is applicable when origin is center. So let us compare these two equations. Y is mx plus c is general equation of a line, and xx1 plus y1 is equal to r square is for from the circle point of view. This is a tangent. From general point of view, this. So when you compare these two are similar lines. They are same proportionality. In fact, they represent same line because of the tangency. So we assume this is a tangent to the circle. So what is x1 component? X component here is x1 is x. So m by x1 is equal to minus 1 by y1 is equal to c by minus r square. R square also should come here because it is on the equation on the other side of the equation. So minus r square or minus c by r square. So this is the, we should remember this equation. So but we know x1 square plus y1 square is r square. So when we substitute, what we are getting condition is c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square. This is the condition when the center is 0, 0, my c should be r square into 1 plus m square. And what are the points on the circle? What is x1? x1 is m into r square by c. So minus mr square by c. y1 is r square by c, r square by c. So these are the two conditions we have to remember. Even if we don't remember this also, we should remember these equations from which everything will come automatically. So y is mx plus c is a tangent to circle if c square is equal to a square into 1 plus m square, or c is equal to plus or minus this. We have two c's here. We have 2c plus c and minus c. So both are tangent to the circle with the same slope. And the points are a square m by c into a square by c. Let us understand this. Suppose this is a circle. I have a tangent here. It can also have another tangent here with the same slope, theta, theta, same slope. We can have two tangents. So the distance between them is c1 and c2. The slope is y is mx plus c1, y is mx plus c2. So these are the two lines. This is x1, y1. This circle, what we are doing is center. This is 0, 0. So we have two equations. Y is equal to mx plus c, x1 plus y1 is equal to r square. When we compare this, when we take all this into one side, y minus mx minus c is equal to 0, xx1 plus y1 minus r square is equal to 0. So first x component, this is x1 by minus m, y component y1 by 1, z component minus r square by minus c. So we can write x as plus or whatever. So from which what we are getting, x1 is equal to minus plus minus. So x1 is minus m r square by c square. y1 is equal to r square by c square plus. So x1, y1 we got. x1 square plus y1 square is equal to r square. When this square plus this square is equal to r square, I keep. And what I am getting? M square r to the power of 4 by c square plus r to the power of 4 by c to the power of 4 is equal to r square. X square plus y square is r square. So here r square gets cancelled. So I am getting c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square. Square is equal to r mr square by c. Sorry, this is not c square. This is c. This is c because it's only c here and not c square. R square by c. So m r square by c minus m r square by c. Y1 is r square by c. So when I do x1 square plus y square, I get c square here. We'll do again. This is straight. So x1 plus y1 minus r square is equal to 0. Y minus mx minus c is equal to 0. So when I compare the things, x1 by minus m equal to y1 by 1 minus r square by minus c. So x1 is equal to minus m r square by c, y1 is equal to r square by c. So x1 square plus y1 square, or that is r square, is equal to m square r to the power of 4 by c square plus r to the power of 4 by c square. So this is LCM c square. So when I cut r square here, c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m. This is a condition for tangency when the center is 0, 0. And we get c square, I will get c two values plus r minus. So this is one c, this is other c. I get two parallel tangents with the same slope. M is same. M is same. So you understood this? So there the two tangents are on diametric points with the same slope. Now let us understand tangent from an external point. This point is external. This xy is not on A or B. This is an external point. We know from external point we can draw two tangents. Two tangents. Let us see what is with the slope m. What is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus y1 is equal to, we have one slope and we have one x1 y1. So I am putting a slope point formula for this line. So but here we are having what is c here. When I simplify it, y minus mx plus mx1 minus y1 is equal to 0. That means c is equal to mx1 minus y1. So when I put the, I am finding out this from 0, 0. Center is 0, 0. So c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square for the this to be a tangent to this. So what I am getting, c square mx1 minus y1 whole square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square. So this is a quadratic in m. This is a quadratic in m. That means I have two values of m. Two values of m. So one value is this line, another value is the other line. So we get two values of m. So we can, from this quadratic, we can say what is the sum of the roots? Sum of the minus b by a. So 2x1 y1 by x1 square minus r1 square square. m1 m2 is product of roots is y1 square minus r square by x1 square minus r square. So from this quadratic, what we are making here is, we are assuming one line, we have found out, and this point, we have found out equation for this, and we have found out this tangents. C square is r square plus m square. We have seen here condition for tangency when the center is 0, 0. This is applicable only when the center is origin. For other things we have to physically calculate. So now let us find out what is a director circle. What is a director circle means? It says the tangents are at 90 degree. Tangents are at 90 degree, perpendicular tangents. Locus of points having perpendicular tangent. Suppose this is a inner circle. So this is a tangent to this, and from this point this is a tangent, and here it is 90 degree. So that means this is r, this is r. So what is this radius? Root 2r. So radius is root 2r. What is the equation of this circle? 2r square. So x square plus y square is 2r square is the director circle where I take any point on this, I draw two tangents, they are 90 degrees. Any point, I take two draws, they are 90 degrees. Okay, now let us see. find the parametric equation of the circle. It is given, I want to find out parametric equation of the, you have got, so we can find out h and k. Minus g is, g is minus 3, minus g minus f is the center. So g is 3, f is minus 2. So x minus g whole square plus y minus f whole square is equal to what is r square? G square plus f square minus c. So 3 square is 9, f square is 4, 9 plus 4 13, minus or minus 3 plus 3 16. So r square is 4 square. So what is the parametric form? 3 plus r cos theta, 3 plus 4 cos theta, minus 2 plus 4 sin theta. So this is the parametric form of this. What we have found out? We have found out from this equation gives me two things. One is its center, and there is radius. Center is minus g minus f. So minus 6 by 2, minus or minus 6 plus 6 by 2 is 3. So g is 3. F is minus 2. So we got radius, center point and radius. G square plus f square minus c is 16. So in the parametric form, I want radius, I want center. So that second point, this line is a tangent to the circle. Find the point of contact. So this line is I have to find this line is a tangent to the circle. What is the condition? C square is r square into 1 plus m square. Here what is C is 15 by 3. C is 15 by 3. 15 by 4, sorry. Y is 4. Y is mx plus c. So this goes to other side. It becomes y. Y is mx plus c. So 15 by 4 is the c. So what is slope of this curve? Slope is minus a by b. That is 3 by 4. dy by dx is 3 by 4 plus 3 by 4. So r, we know this r. What is this r is 3. So when we substitute, we found out the points of the 2 points. When this satisfy, c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square, that means it is a circle. So when I find out r square into 1 plus m square, 9 into 1 plus m square. M is what? M is 3 by 4, m square 9 by 16. So I get 225 by 16, which is nothing but c square. That means this line is a tangent to this circle. So what are the points we have seen? Mr square by c and r square by c minus here. So when I substitute here, I am getting both the points. Now suppose this is a formula method. I want to go rough method. What I am saying? I am substituting y into this. From y I put into, because a junction point will have common point for both these things. So here y is how much? Y is 3 by 4x plus 15 by 4. This y is substituting x square plus y square is 9. I solved for x and I am getting y. So it is a perfect square. When I am solving for this, I am getting a perfect square. I don't have two x values. So that means there is only one point for these two common. So that point is the tangent point. If it is coming 2 points, then the problem will be wrong. So since only 1 point, common point for these two, that means this is a tangent. If it is 2 point means what? This is a chord. If I am getting 2 points, that means this line is a chord of this circle. So this is a circle. I am getting this. When I am solving this point, if I get 2 points, this is chord. If I get 1 point, this is tangent. So this should be a perfect square. When I am substituting this line y into this circle, x square plus y square is equal to r square. I should get a perfect square for tangents. So this is the second method. So equation of tangent. Otherwise we can do one more method also. What is the equation of tangent? Xx1 plus yy1 is equal to 9. Xx1 plus yy1 is equal to 9. So we have 3x minus 4y is also a tangent. So we have to compare the quotients. When I am comparing the quotients, I will get x1, y1. It's nothing but mr minus mr square by c. This is r square by c. So we have to flexible with the all the formulas. So let us continue. See this problem. This is a circle. Find the equation of tangent to the circle at this point. So we have to substitute this point into this x1 plus y1 minus 2 into x plus x1 minus 3 into y plus y1 minus 12 is equal to 0. So that's what we have to substitute. X1 plus y1, this is minus 2. Minus 2 into x minus 1 minus 3 into y minus 1 minus 12. So minus 2 into x minus 2x. It has become minus 2x minus 3y. So all numerals. The tangent is 3x plus 4y plus 7 is equal to 0. So from this equation, g is minus 2, f is minus, g is 2, f is 3. Plus 2gx, 2gx. G is minus 2, f is minus 3. Because plus 2g plus g. If I have to take center, the center of circle is 2 and 3. Center is minus g minus f. Center of the circle is 2 and 3. Here the question is, we have been asked to find out at 1, 1. Because I have to put here g into, I have put g into x plus x1. So I have to find out g. G is minus 2. Let us see second method. Same thing, second method. What is that? This is the circle. This is the point. Center of the circle we got 2, 3. Center of the circle we got 2, 3 from this. So what is the slope between 2, 3 and minus 1 minus 1? 2, 3 and minus 1 minus 1. The slope is 4 by 3. Because y2 minus y1. So 3 minus 1, 4 by 3. 4 by 3. So what is the slope of tangent? Minus 3 by 4. So when slope of tangent is minus 3 by 4 and you have point of minus 1, 1. So y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1, 3x plus 5 plus 7 is 0. Same. Both are same. So we can apply the formula, or we can find out two slopes and slope and point formula we can write. Find the parametric representation of this circle. So parametric, what we want? We want R, we want H and K. So what is the center of the circle? So 3 will come here. X square plus y square minus 4 by 3x minus 6 by y plus 6 by 3 by minus 4 by 3 is equal to 0. So 2g is equal to minus 4 by 3. 2f is equal to 6 by 3. C is equal to minus 4 by 3. So center, you know, minus g minus f, minus g minus f. So 2 by 3 minus 1. What is radius? G square plus f square minus of c. C is minus of 4 by 3. So why 4 by 3? Because in our formula it is x square plus y square plus something. So the 3 will go here. Suppose if it is not 3y square, 3x square and 4y square, that means this is not a circle at all. Both coefficients should be same. Only it is a, otherwise it will go for a ellipse, different. So 3 will come here. So the point r square is g square plus f square minus c. So r is 5 by 3. So what is this? Is h plus r cos theta by k plus r sin theta. H is minus g, 2 by 3. Okay. Now find the equation of tangent to the circle at origin. Tangent at origin. Origin means what? x1, y1 is 0. Point is 0, 0. So x1 will go, y1 will go minus 3x plus 2y is equal to 0, or 3x minus 2y is equal to 0. Let us see another problem. Show that line touches the circle at point 1, 2. This line touches the circle at point 1, 2. So I can put this, let us see. What is the slope of the line? Slope of the line is minus 7 by minus 3, 7 by 3. Center of circle minus g minus f. So minus g plus minus g is minus 5 by 2. This is 7 by 2. So what is the slope between this and 0.12? This is the center and we have 0.12. The slope is minus 3 by 7. That means this is 7 by 3. This is minus 3 by 7. The slopes are at perpendicular to each other. Slopes are at perpendicular to each other. So now this 1, 2 I am substituting in both. So if I put 1, 2 here, 7 minus 6 minus 1. 7 minus 7 is 0. If I put 1, 2 here also, 1 plus 4 plus 5. 10 minus 14 plus 4. So is also 0. So the point 1, 2 lies on both, and the slope of this line is perpendicular to the slope between center line and this point. What is the second method? You substitute this y into this. What is y here? 3y is equal to 7x minus 1. Y is equal to 7x minus 1 by 3. You substitute this into the circle. X square, y square. When I substitute, I find a perfect square. I am getting a perfect square. X square, x minus 1 whole square. X minus 1 whole square is perfect. If it is 2 points, if I am getting, if it is not a perfect square, that means this line is a chord. Since it's a perfect square, it is only touching at one point. So this is a tangent and the common point is there. So y is 2, this is y point. We will get x also from this. So this is the point. So you can do both methods. One is either you substitute and show that it is a square, or you find out slopes and prove. So our approach should be open. Whichever is easy for us, we'll be able to go ahead. Now let us see this problem. Find the equation of circle which passes through origin. It is passing through origin and cuts chords of length 4 and 6 on the positive side of x and y. This is 4 and this is 6. So we know it should be at the central bisector. The center is at 2 here. It should be bisector. Center is at 3. So the center point is 2 and 3. 2 and 3. So what is the method when we have the center? With this center and radius is 2 square plus 3 square. The radius square is 13 square. So x minus 2 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to 13. So this is the equation of circle. Otherwise we can prove that we can take it as xy and distance x square plus y minus 6 whole square is r square. With 0, x square plus y square is r square. With this x square plus y minus 6 whole square. So all these three, if we solve, we get center as 2, 3. But by seeing itself, we can say center is x is 2, y is 3. So for every problem, if we draw a rough sketch, we will know that our problem will be easy to address. So this line meeting this circle at A and B. So it is a chord. This line is a chord. Find the equation of circle with AB as diameter. This I have done earlier also. So I want the 2 points and I have a diametric form. So I am substituting y into this. Substituting y into x square. I will get 2x1 x2 and 2y1 y2. So I will use my diametric form and I will get the equation. So simple is you have to solve these two for the 2 points common on both of them. It is like 2 equations for us. Now go to other point. Find the equation of tangent to the circle. Is center is 0, 0 at 64 at the point 2 pi by 3. Point is given as 2 pi by 3. So what is the equation of circle? And we have to convert this into equation of tangent. We know tangent x cos theta plus y sin theta is r. X cos theta plus y sin theta is r. So here is r. What is x? 2 pi by 3 is 2 into 180 by 3, that is 120 degrees. So what are the points here? 8 cos 60. Because cos 120 is minus cos 60. Cos means what? X by z. X is negative in this direction because this 0, 0 center. X is negative, z is always positive. So x is negative means cos is negative. So minus 8 cos 60, or this is r cos 60, this is r sin 60. Sin is positive because this y-axis is positive, 0 0, it is on the upper side, so y is positive. So sin in the second quadrant is positive. So sin in the second quadrant is positive, cos is negative, like that. So we have minus 8 cos 60 plus 8 sin 60. Why 8? 8 is r square. R square is 8. So these are the 2 points. So now we have to find out the xx1 plus yy1 is equal to 64. So x1 is minus 4, y1 is 4 root 3 is equal to 64. So if we simplify it, x minus root 3y plus 16 is equal to 0. Or you can go find out a slope also. Slope is minus 1 by tan 20. Point 2p3, radius is tan 20. This is tan 20 because this is a 2 pi by 3. So what is the slope of the line? Minus 1 by tan 20 is 1 by root 3. So we have a slope here and we have a point here. So y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. So this also will get same, or we substitute, because why I am substituting xx1 y1, because center is 0, r square. So what we have found out here, instead of giving a point x1 y1, he has given theta. So from theta we found out x1 y1. From x1 y1 it is normal. Okay. So find the equation of locus of point of intersection of perpendicular tangents drawn to the circle and y. What is asking? He is asking locus. Find the equation of locus of the point of intersection of perpendicular tangents drawn to x phi cos theta, y phi sin. We have seen this as director of a circle. Is a director of circle where tangents are perpendicular. Root 2r x square plus y square is root 2 r square. This is the tangent. Based on that, the problem is r square. So what is r is x square plus y square is 5 square. So the equation of geometric a square plus y square is 2 into r square. So 2 into 25, that is 50. So from this circle, if you draw tangents to this circle, they are perpendicular. So let us see another problem. Find the equation of circle concentric with this and having radius 4 units. Simple. I have to find out g, center, minus g minus f. Minus g means 2 and minus 3. Center is 2 minus 3. And I want radius 4 units. That's all. This is my equation. X minus 2 whole square plus y plus 3 whole square is 4 square. Now, another problem. Find the lengths of intercepts made on the coordinate axis of this circle. You want this circle is cutting at some coordinate axis. What is the intercept? So we have to put simply x is 0. If I put x is 0, I will get y. So if I put x is 0, y square plus y minus 20. If I put y is 0, x square minus x minus 20. So I'll get 2 points, x minus 2 and 10, y 4 and minus 5. So it is cutting. So let us see, x minus 2, 10, y 4 minus 5. This is one point is minus 2, another point is plus 10. Y axis one is plus 4 minus 5. So this is the, this may be center. What is the center we got? Let us see center of the problem. Circle. This circle center is minus plus 4 minus 1 by 2. Plus 4 minus 1 by 2. Center is x is 4, y is minus 1 by 2. If you see this point is 10, this point is minus 2, so total is 10 plus 2, 12 by 2, 6. So from here 6, otherwise it is 4. 4 plus 2, 6 this side, 4 plus 2, 6 this side, center point. Similarly, y this is minus half. So this is the point. How we find out? We put y is 0, so we get these two. We put x is 0, we get these two. Okay, such problems are to approach like that. Now see this. There are two circles given. Prove that they touch each other externally. Touch each other externally and the point of contact. So from the first circle we know what is the center of this? 2 minus 5, and radius is g square plus f square minus c. G square is 16, 100 minus 20. So it is around, r is how much? 3. G square is what is 16 plus 100 minus 3. So what is radius? G square is 2 square. 2 square 4. 5 square 25. 25 plus 4 29. Minus 29. So root of that is 3. So this is the center and this 3. Again for the second circle, what is the center? Minus 4 3 and radius is 7. So what is the distance between these 2 points? These 2 center points. Distance between center points is 10. And the radius also 3 plus 7, 10. So this is 7, this is 3, distance is 10, that means they are touching here. So that means what this point is having 7:3 ratio between these 2 points. 7:3 ratio. So 7 into 2 plus 3 into minus 4 divided by 10. 7 into minus 5 plus 3 into 3 divided by 10. So this is the contact point between these two. Now if you want to tangent, same x(x1), y(y1) minus g into x plus x1 minus f plus f into y plus y1 plus c is equal to 0. We have to substitute this point in any of the equation. So we are getting tangent. So how we have proceeded it? We have first found out its center. We found radius, center, radius. We found between these two centers distance. So it is equal to radius 1 plus radius 2. That means they are exactly touching. So we found the point of contact by the ratio and then substitute. You can take many other methods, but this is one method. So let us see, circles two touch, they touch internally and find their point of contact in equation of their common tangent. So again first circle, what is the center? 2 and 2. Second circle, what is the center? 2 and 0. This is 2 2, this is 2 0. You see, this is 2 2, 2 0. Then they are particularly parallel to y-axis. They are parallel to y-axis. So they are parallel to y-axis. So what is radius of this? G square plus f square minus c. 4 plus 4 8 plus 28 36. Root of 36 is 6. This radius is 4. So from 0 to 4 and this to 6. So they are contacting at this point. What is this point is? At 4. Circle radius is 4. So minus 4 is the contact point. This is the equation of tangent. Equation of tangent is y is equal to minus 4 or y plus 4 is equal to 0. So if we correlate this with my circle, I can easily find out. Because this is 2 2, this is 2 0. One axis is same. So distance between these 2 points is 2 and the radius difference is also 2. That means they contact at this point. No other point they are in contact. So let us see that. Find the length of the tangent segment drawn from point 53 to the circle. What is this length? So from this we know the center. minus g minus f, minus 5 plus 3. Minus 5 plus 3 is this, and what is the radius? Is root 51. So what I got here? This is 51, root 51, and you have a center point. So when you have a center point, what is the distance between these 2 points? These 2 points, AB is 10. I got AB as 10 because this point is 5, 3, center is minus 5, 3. So 5 of minus 5, 10. 10 square plus 3 of minus 3 is 0. So 10 square root is 10. So AB 10, BP root 51. This is Pythagoras rule. This is diagonal. So this square minus this square is equal to BP square. This is B point. So we found BP is equal to AB square minus AP square. That is B, 7. So 10 square minus 51 is 49, root 49 is 7. So this distance is 49. So you can find out the point also. What is this point also we can find out. So this point is found out assuming xy. Then we have the distance x minus 5 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is equal to 7 square. Again we have this distance x plus 5 whole square plus y minus 3 whole square is 51. So we solve this, we get this point. Or if we can find out these angles, this is r cos theta and this is r sin theta. Anyway we can find. Let us see this point. Find the value of k in this equation. If the length of the tangent segment from the point to the circle is root 10, this is root 10 given. This point is given. So what is the center here? Center is 1 minus k by 2. Center is 1 minus k by 2. So what is the radius here? G square plus f square minus c. This is the radius. So what is now we are finding out distance. 8 minus 1 whole square plus minus 3 plus k by 2 whole square is equal to radius square plus 10 square, root 10 square. Radius square is 24 plus k square by 4 plus root 10 whole square 10. When we solve this, I get a value of k at point minus 8. So what is that we have done? We have found out this distance. We have found out this distance. This is already given. So c square is equal to a square plus b square. So r we know, g square plus f square minus c. G is 1, f is minus k by 2. So it becomes k square by 4, minus c becomes plus c. So this is 24. So now find the equation of common tangent to the circle at the point theta is pi by 3. Tangent circle is given, point is given. So it is simple. X cos tangent follows x1 plus y1 is r square. X into x1 is 5 cos theta plus y into 5 sin theta. Theta is pi by 3. Pi by 3 means what? 60 degrees. So it is equal to r square. So it is a simple direct submission. In place of x1, y1, it is given cos 5 cos theta and 5 sin theta in a parametric form. So find the equation of tangent to the circle with slope. So with any slope, we will have two equations. So we know c square is equal to r square into 1 plus m square is the condition for tangent. So when I substitute, I'll get two values of c. I'll get two values of c. So I have given slope is given here, m is given. So c square is equal to r we know 664. So r square into 1 plus m square. So I have y is mx plus r minus c. Plus c and minus c both are the tangents. Find the equation of tangent to the circle having slope 3. So here origin is 0. But here origin is not 0. Center is 1 minus 4. This is 1. This is minus 4 is the center. So let the point be x1, y1. Slope 3 touching it be x1, y1. So slope of radius is what? Y1 plus 4 by x1 minus 1. This is the slope. What is the radius slope? This is having 3 means radius of slope of radius is minus 1 by 3. So this is one equation. Now this point I am substituting the circle. So we got radius square is g square plus f square minus c, radius square is 40. So now we are substituting x1 y1 in the circle. So I am substituting x1 y1. Where is the circle? So this is the, I have written this in the circle form. This has been written in circle form. x1 x minus h, x minus h plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. So here we have substituted x1 and y1. So we have two equations. This is one equation, this is second equation. When we solve 1 and 2, we are getting y1 and two values of y1, two values of x1. So when rearrange them, this is one point, this is other point. So slope 3 through this point, slope 3 to this point. I can have two equations. So in this problem, what actually we have done? With the slope 3, I am assuming the point on the circle is x1, y1. So with the slope 3, this slope will become minus 1 by 3. So we have center here. So we found out one equation. And we substituted x1, y1 in this. x1 square plus y1 square minus 2x1 plus 8y1 minus 23 is equal to 0. Same thing. Of course, it is written in point formula. X minus h whole square plus y minus k whole square is equal to r square. But you can directly submit in this. And when we solve these two, we use a quadratic equation x square. This y value converted into x and substituted here. So we got 2 y's and 2 x's. So these are the 2 points. So y is mx plus c. M is 3 and going through this point and going through other point. Okay. Slightly cumbersome. So with this circles chapter is completed. We'll next go to other conical sections. Okay.